So now I'd like to take a little bit of time going over Lily's assessment with you and talking about where we go from here. During Lily's assessment today, we looked at her skills in several different domains of development, and these included interaction and attachment, which is sort of how she does with you, how she does with, separation, that kind of thing. Um, and she's age appropriate there. We looked at pragmatics, which is how she communicates kind of socially, and she's age appropriate there. We looked at how she uses different gestures, so like pointing or, I'm tired, like this. Um, she is age appropriate there. We looked at her play skills, and she is doing really well with her play skills. She is in solidly in the 30 to 33 month range. And there's still a couple things she's working on, like imaginative play. So if I have a block, like pretending it's a car, but some of that, like we've talked about with her, could be personality as well. So really, there are no concerns there, and she's still got time to hit that milestone. In terms of language comprehension, so what she understands, we took a look, and based on everything you've said and everything we saw today, everything is within age appropriate ranges. Um, where we start to see her have more difficulty is with language expression, so what she communicates to you in words. Um, in terms of that, there are a lot of things that Lily needs to work on. She does really well in her own way with gestures of trying to communicate what she wants to say. Um, but sometimes, like you mentioned and like we saw today, sometimes she gets frustrated when that doesn't work. So some of the things that we want to work on to start with her where she is we want to kind of increase her vocabulary. We want to get her commenting on things that happen in her environment. We want to get her, requesting things. We want her even protesting. Nobody likes to hear no, but we want her to be specific about the things that she doesn't want to do. So we want her to start using words for those things, and ultimately we want her to be combining um, multiple words, 2 3 words, so that is sort of what we're working towards. And one of the ways we're going to start doing that is kind of working with some basic things in play, like animal sounds, toy noises like a car or a crash for a hammer. Um, because one of the other things that and we're going to start there because one of the other things that we really want to work on with Lily is her speech sounds. We talked during the evaluation that we noticed some groping when Lily was trying to say certain things, and we talked about how she has some words that she says and some words that she says consistently, but a lot of them are putting like a consonant and a vowel together, like when she says yeah. So we want to work on expanding that to get her saying things like bye bye or even mama or nana, and we want to get her saying those things consistently. So how do we work on that? So when you come for therapy, we will be working with you and Lily, all of us as a team, because you are with Lily far more than we are. So we are going to help you. We're going to give you strategies to use at home to really kind of help her progress. And some of those things that we're going to do, we're going to basically have you be her. We like to think of it as you being her narrator during the day. So you are going to be talking about everything that she's doing, and also talking about everything that you're doing. When you talk about everything that she's doing, we call that parallel talk. And when you're talking about everything that you're doing, we call that self-talk. Some of the other things we'll practice with you are language expansion. So when she says hi, for example, we'll have practice you having say hi dad or hi grandma or whoever it is. And those will kind of help with her language. We'll talk about labeling everything that she sees to kind of help increase her vocabulary, because one of the things that we know is that it takes a lot of exposure for kids to learn a new vocabulary word. So we want to give her multiple opportunities to hear it and then use it. And lastly, to work on Lily's speech, we are going to kind of almost teach you to be the speech therapist. So we're going to teach you some different cues that you can use that are visuals, because the visuals seem to really help her. So for different sounds, we'll give you kind of some cues, and we'll encourage her to watch our faces, watch your face. And one of the ways that we can do that is something called the rule of 3. So what we would do is take whatever, especially this is a great thing to do if she wants something, she wants something to eat, it's a great opportunity. Basically the idea is whatever you have, you hold it up next to your mouth, so it's drawing attention to your mouth, and then you would say chicken, 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 and then kind of count to 3 in your head. 1, 2, 3. Give her a chance to say it, and then if she doesn't say it, that's okay. Go ahead and give it to her. But we want to give her the opportunity to imitate you, to say what you say, because that is a really great way for her to learn. So, in terms of getting things started with therapy, we will write up our report, and we will find out the days and times that you're available, and then our office manager will get in contact with you to start appointments once we get our assessment report written up and get everything ready to go. And if you have any questions about anything we've talked about, just let us know.